Hello, Suzanne. Thank you for taking some time to view this video and whoever else needs to watch it. I'm Travis Miller with Last Dragon Digital Marketing. So the point of this video is to look at your website, give you tips and tricks on how to increase your online revenue, your presence, your online traffic and leads to increase your business. And two is to compare your website to local competitors' website and see if those tips and tricks could outrank them. So I'll talk about three things: content, backlinks, and citations. So whatever I talk about, you definitely use on your own with your website. But if you want to talk about that or anything further, please feel free to reach out. But either way, if you leave me some feedback on the video, that helps me get better at making these videos for local businesses. So we'll start with content. So in content, you need anywhere between 1,500 to 2,000 words, just depending on the competition and number of keywords needed. So a keyword is anything someone might type into Google looking for a particular service or product. So in your content on your website, you could place keywords throughout to tell Google exactly what terms you want your website to be found for. So you're on a good start now. Have a nice laid out website. Got good links on there, a lot of links that gives you some search power. I would just focus on increasing some more content on your web page, and that helps Google find you better when people search for you. So for instance, speaking of Google, if I was typing in, I know one service one area you serve is Carlsbad. So I picked Carlsbad just to expand outside your area as well. So I picked plumbing service Carlsbad. If I was a consumer, this comes up. So some people skip over the ads. Ads is a good investment if you haven't done that already. Some people search here. This is the map pack with citations. I'll talk more about that later. But these are organics, and when people search that service for a certain area, this is what comes up. So the goal is to be on that first page of Google when someone's looking for you. Because you heard that saying, a good place to find a dead body is on page 2 or 3, or hide a dead body is page 2 or 3 of Google. Just people don't go there to search for a product or service. So the goal is to be right in front of consumers' faces. So I'll compare your website, to someone in the middle. If you could outrank this one here, ASAP, Drain and Plumbing in the Carlsbad area. If you could outrank them, you could be on this first page and just increase your leads and traffic online. So speaking of keywords, staying on the keywords, this is a tool we use. It's called Ahrefs. It's how we do a deep dive in websites. So this is your URL right here. These are your numbers. So right now on your website, you're using 45 keywords. So this is something that I would increase on your website. And definitely keep the ones that are on there that's giving you a lot of search volume. So you obviously want to have more bang for your buck. Higher the volume, the better. And think about all the services you provide. In the areas you provide, you could add that to your website just to increase your search power throughout Google. So just comparing that to your local competitor's website, here's their website. The big company, they do a good job. You can see they have more content on their webpage, but still definitely beatable, outrankable. And so there's their URL. Here's their numbers here. So they're just using more keywords, and that's why they're in that first page of Google. So they're using 143 keywords. And some of those that don't apply to them with the ASAP, you could use some of those buyer intent keywords in their area, even expanding your area with plumbing services, plumber. Just embed those in your website and you get close to outranking them. So next, we'll go back to your numbers here, is backlinks. That's the second thing I was talking about. So backlinks is anywhere where one website is linking to your website. So think of it as an endorsement of your website from others, which Google uses that to build trust in your business by seeing others vouching for you. So also think about it as a popularity contest. Person with the most backlinks wins. But keep it in mind, not all backlinks are created equal. So it's important to have other plumbing services, HVAC services, drain services linking back to your website. That just gives you the trust power with Google. So right now you're using 99 backlinks, which is good, 51 different reference domains linking to you. But just comparing that to your local competitor that's kind of in the middle, they're using 275 backlinks with 60 reference domains. It's giving a little bit more trust power, more search volume with Google. So I'll get closer to these numbers with your keywords and your backlinks, and you get very close to that first page, or you'll be on that first page of Google when you're searching Carlsbad plumbing services. Then finally, citations. So let me go to the map pack here. And the citations is anywhere where your business name, your number, and address are shown exactly as per your Google business profile. So this helps you rank in this map pack here, which is extremely important for local businesses since this could generate huge amounts of revenue. So again, the goal is to be in the top 3. Sometimes there's 4, but you want to be in the top 3. Much like the organics on page 2 or 3, consumers don't push this button here to search for more businesses. So citations include directories like Yelp, Angie's List, Expertise, BBB, and hundreds of others you may have heard of. So social media accounts are great too. So the idea is that your brand begins to be found by Google all over the internet. And the larger your online presence is, the more Google trusts you. So once Google sees you more often than these competitors, the more likely it is you outrank them and to be in this map pack. So once your content, your backlinks, and your citations, they all come together, you start to outgrow your competitors in certain areas. And here's what you might be looking at and why it's worth it. So not sure what your margins are now, but I imagine that these could generate some pretty decent revenue for you. Also, there's many more keywords you could use to generate more and more traffic and leads. So again, this is what I do. I'm creating this video for you to help you start generating those leads online. But if you do find yourself wanting more to continue to scale as far as you want, feel free to reach out to me. I can help you with that, give you some more information, or we talk about goals. I can do the research to find out exactly what could be realistic for your business, what it might take to reach those goals. So again, if you leave me a few lines of feedback, that'll help me out in making these videos. Again, my name is Travis Miller with Last Dragon Digital Marketing. Thank you for listening. Much luck in your business. Have a great day.